Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all, man.
Out here starting shit.
Shut up. Shut up.
Damn.
You take all day, baby. Fuck out of here.
Nah, man, we appreciate you, brother. Definitely appreciate you coming on and
man
and going on, man. So let's get right to it, brother. Like, all right, we heard T.I., we heard his side, and obviously I think you were with Pierre on Comedy Hype. And shout out to everybody over there, man.
Yeah, shout out to Pierre Edwards, the Panic Room, all those people at Symphony Thompson, John, all those people at Comedy Hype. I just did an interview with Pierre in his Panic Room. It was fantastic.
Yeah,
they holding it down in Atlanta, man. Word up.
Okay, that's where they at. No, okay, Atlanta. That's to seem like the place to be out there in Atlanta, bro.
That's the place to be, man. But it's too small for me, son.
Oh,
but the ladies are fantastic.
I heard. Once you figure out if they ladies or men, I heard it's a beautiful thing.
Whoa, man!
That's what I heard. I don't know. I don't live out there. But nah, man, you said it's a small place in a small world, man, and some people got whiffed of what you said, man, and then we heard what T.I. said yesterday. Now it's everywhere, brother. So elaborate for the people, man. What happened? What got T.I. so upset, man? Talk about it.
Well, here's what went on. You know, one thing about people nowadays is they don't believe in learning about context. Everybody gets a little excerpt of something and they run with it. They don't like say, hey, let me hear everything. Let me hear the whole thing. Everybody thinks linear and not circular. Like, let's find out everything before we make a judgment. You know, because, you know, people they can't wait to troll you. They can't wait to shut you down. They can't wait to dog you, you know. So this is what went down. About 2 weeks ago, I was in Atlanta. I was doing the Atlanta Comedy Theater, okay? And I was there from Thursday to Sunday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So on Thursday, it's just one show. And the crowd was a nice little crowd, boom, boom. It's like the warm-up show before we do the weekend. So I'm on stage doing my thing, boom, boom. I do about an hour and 40 minutes, right? Because it's just one show. So I usually go longer. So then I get off stage and my boy, Artie Fuqua, who's from Jersey, comedian, been doing comedy a long time. Artie Fuqua, shout out to my man. So he grabs me up and goes, as soon as I'm getting off the stage, he goes, yo, I know this is going to sound strange. And, you know, when you're the headliner in comedy, nobody goes after you. That's just the way it goes. That's just comedy culture. You're the headliner. I'm the last comedian. That's why it's called headliner. They came to see me. All right. So he goes, yo, I know this is going to sound weird, but T.I. wants to go on stage. And remember, I'm sweating. I'm tired. I'm like, to do what? And I'm a T.I. fan. Like, what is he about to do comedy? Oh shit. Like, I was like, and then he goes, do you want him to do it? I said, first of all, I'm in Atlanta. It's his city. He's a megastar. He's a rap god. Yeah, let him go up. Regardless of the code of ethics in comedy, let him go up, because I'm thinking about it as far as a publicity thing for the club. The owner was there, and there was some other people, like some real estate people that run the club that was there. So I said, it's more, I wasn't thinking about myself. I was start thinking more about the club's reputation. I said, let him go up. And so I went to the green room. I greeted him. I said, yo, what's up, T? Boom, boom. Because as a headliner, I'm going to the green room. I'm done. I laid out my product on the stage. I'm done. So he goes up and does his thing. And then, of course, I waited for him because I wanted to get a picture. He did a live. He hung out with us. It's T.I., motherfucking shit.
Right,
you know
right.
I have T.I. in my playlist. I listened to his music for years, period. So I go on my podcast, by the way, In Godfrey We Trust is my podcast on the Gas Digital Network.
Yes, sir.
Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern. Subscribe, bitches. Okay. Also subscribe on YouTube. so I can get your numbers, guys. So I said this on, I don't know if you saw my take on it. I said it on my podcast. I said, okay, T.I., it's a subject. T.I. went on stage, boom, 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 boom. And to be in the same room with T.I. is fucking great. I mean, let's keep it 100. Like, hell yeah, T.I., I respect him to the utmost. And so I said, what I said on my podcast was like, they were like, did you go see him? I said, why would I go see somebody who's not better than me at comedy? And it wasn't a jab at him. It was like, I don't give a fuck if it was another dude. It's comedy. This is my world. I do this very well because I've been doing it for a quarter of a century. I like to say quarter of a century because it sounds more epic, don't it? Yeah. For a quarter of a century, you know? You know what I mean? If I just say 25 years, but if I say a quarter of a century, damn.
Yeah, a little different.
Yeah, right. So all I was saying was like, even on my regular shows, I don't even watch the comedians that are on my show. I don't even watch the host. I don't watch the middle act.
Got you.
Right. And amateur comics, and he's an amateur comedian as far as the comedy game is concerned. I'm not going to watch him. I had no interest in it because I was already finished headlining. In comedy, you go, I'm done. This is just the way I do it. I'm done. They came to see me. I'm done with my show. And T.I. going on stage is like, that's cool. But I'm like, he might be doing this as a hobby. I don't know if he's taking it seriously. I don't know. But I'm done with my shit. I want to meet him after, though. You know, because it's fucking T.I. So somebody took what I said on my podcast. They took that little excerpt and I guess it went to T.I., I don't know, whatever. And so T.I. made a video. Did you see the video?
Hell yeah. Everybody saw that shit.
He said he was headlining. So T.I. wasn't headlining?
You guys knew about it. I had informed your people. I informed your people about the situation. You know that, right?
Yeah, nah. She might not have knew, but we damn sure did.
You did. That's what I figured. So y'all be waiting on Trouble A. You motherfuckers be like, yeah. That should be your new poster. Y'all be like, what did I say? Yeah. Yo, Godfrey, appreciate you being on the show and shit. And the fact that you both are the most mellow dudes, but you be on that bullshit though. You be like, I heard you was beating your dick in the public, man. That's crazy. That shit's crazy, son. Man. Yeah, man. I know about beating dicks, man. That's weird, but, man. We really appreciate the show. Miracle food.
Oh shit. Man.
So T.I., he didn't headline the show like he said.
Damn.
He made it seem like he headlined the show.
Well, T.I. did about a half hour. First off, he didn't do 10, that motherfucker. But T.I. is a storyteller. T.I. talks. You know, T.I. talks very slow, expeditiously. I feel that I'm a rap superstar doing comedy. I'm transferring over to tell some jokes. You know, he's a real mellow dude. You know, he takes his time, so he's more of a storyteller. So T.I. made a video saying, you know, he felt, I guess but he gave me a compliment, man. He said I was a legend in the game. Yeah. He's always watched me, looks up to me as a comedian. And I was like, you know, people were like, man, that shit spread like wildfire. I had cats from other comedians go, yo, you good, man? You good? Yo, I heard what T.I. was, you know, did you see the video, T.I.? I said, no, what's up? So I had people sending me, and then I was like this, oh shit. So I started to remember, he probably saw the shit I did on my podcast, you know, and took it the wrong way. And so I made sure, I said, well, I need to talk to him face to face. I DM'd him, but I didn't know if he was going to see that. Mm-hmm. But my man, Nick Cannon, you know, I'm a comedy producer on Nick Cannon's daytime talk show.
Dope.
Okay. So today I went to Nick and yesterday I said, Nick, yo, did you hear what happened? Boom, boom, boom. T.I. goes, hold on, I just landed. Hold up. And he goes, oh man. He goes, yeah, Nick is just, he's probably in his feelings right now because people coming at him wrong. They're not showing support. I'm gonna hook it up. Nick Cannon, just like that, hooked it up. Me and T.I. FaceTime, talked for about 25 minutes. Showed him mad respect. I said, bruh, I would never put you down like that. I'm talking from a comedian's perspective. And you know what I told him? I said, what if after you did a concert, I came up and said, yo, T.I., I'm going to go up and do a couple songs real quick. You don't mind, right, T? I know I love your concert, but I got some shit too, dude. And T.I. was like, yeah, you got a point. That's all I'm saying as far as artistically, our art form, we take our shit serious. You take the rap game serious. I'm sure as a producer, T.I., you're looking at rappers, you go, he whack, he's dope, he's whack, he's dope. It's no different. In comedy, we stand guard to our art form, especially people who do it every day, all day. And I said, T.I., you got all the money in the world, bro. You wealthy, you doing it, But I thought you were into my head going, is he taking this as just a hobby and just fucking off because he's bored? But he says, no, I've always wanted to do comedy for 20 years. I used to watch it and I said, man, I really want to do it. And I said, my man, listen, you got my blessing, bro. If you really on this, you can ask me anytime you want to ask a question about anything in comedy, you let me know. I'm your brother in this shit. Real talk. Like if you taking it seriously, all the comedy community is going to fucking support you. A lot of comedians have supported him, but I did not support him. I just thought it was strange that he was going up after I had finished.
Yeah.
It was just that scenario. I wasn't hating on T.I. Oh, he should be. I didn't do all that shit. Other comics were saying that. I was like, why is he going up after me? And I didn't really know he was doing comedy like that.
Gotcha.
It was just one scenario, a Thursday night in Atlanta, very specific scenario. Nothing about hating on him. It was just protocol as far as comedy is concerned. Like if T.I. came, and remember, when I was on stage, I didn't know T.I. was in the room. I was just on stage.
Okay.
I didn't know. So when my boy goes, yo, T.I.'s here, he wants to go up, I said, fuck it, go let him go up. It's his city shit.
Right.
But I'm done with my shit. I'm going over there. And as an artist of comedy, as a motherfucking, what can I call it? As a person who has tenure in comedy, I just know, like, I'm not gonna watch. And like, let's say I wasn't performing, right? Let's say I wasn't performing, and T.I. I'm at the club just hanging out and saying, yo, T.I.'s going up. I would go, oh, I'm gonna go over and watch this shit. But I was performing that night. So it was just, it's a comic thing. It's a comedian thing, man. But I didn't say, no, don't let him go up. I said, let him go up. Shit, it's his town. So it wasn't like I was being totally a dick. I said, nah, let him go up. It's T.I., man. Fuck, he's 10 times more famous than me. Shit. But as far as a comedian is concerned, I'm the master of that shit. But he knows that. So we talked it out, man. I made a lot of sense. We talked it out. And my thing is, I even apologized to him at the top. I said, I just want to, first off, apologize to you. Maybe by the way you took it, you thought, but I want to apologize to you because I respect you, bro. Like, for real. And we should, as Black men, be able to apologize to each other. It ain't no bitch shit. And that's our problem. We don't say sorry to each other. We don't hug each other. We don't do none of that shit. And we need to start to do that. We need to break this. It doesn't always have to be, yo, what the fuck? It doesn't have to be that, man. And people can hear this. They're going to say shit in the comments. Yo, man, that shit was soft. Fuck you.
Nah, y'all needed to get together and get right. That's cool. That's
because
dope.
People will say, too, well, when I first got all the news about T.I.'s video, they say, yo, God, I thought you was about that pro-black shit and you putting down T.I. said, first of all, get off of T.I.'s dick and listen to context. He's more famous than me. So I don't give a fuck if it was Brad Pitt. Motherfucker, why are you going up after me? Just as a comic, like, why does Brad Pitt want to go up? Even though he's one of my favorite actors. Denzel could have been in there. I'd be like, why is Denzel going up after me?
Right.
I'm saying this. I'm saying, look at the context. Pro-blackness also has to do with when we disagree too. It's how we settle it. Pro-blackness is also, oh man, we had a miscommunication. What are we gonna? Am I gonna fight him? Fuck no. First of all, I ain't fighting T.I. because I'm gonna lose. Shit, you out your fucking mind? The whole South will empty out. All I have is Hell's Kitchen. And people will fuck me up in New York too.
Damn.
Over T.I.
Yeah.
So my thing is, yeah, I said, why can't I apologize to this man and say, hey man, I'm sorry that you took it that way. I'm not sorry for me protecting the art of comedy. No, but by the way I said it, it might come off like, man, because I know he knows he's in the realm of comedy. He does respect it. He told me that. And he goes, and for people who are that are giants in comedy going, oh man, why are you doing that shit? It's like it's hurting him because he's looked up to a lot of comedians. So I took that as a big compliment. So I owe him that apology. I have no problem with that, you know, because he's always been a cool motherfucker, you know, because I interviewed him with Lord Jamar and Raw Digger, Yada-Mean Podcast. Shout out to the Yada-Mean Podcast. And so he was real cool as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And so shout out to Nick Cannon for making that happen, by the way. And so we good. We are good. I'm going to see him. He's going to be doing my podcast later on. And yeah, we are all good, man. It's all good in the motherfucking hood. There is no beef on no level at all.
Good.
Like, fuck no. There was no beef. They just made it out to be. I don't mind the publicity now.
Right. Well, you everywhere today. You everywhere today.
I'm like y'all. I be waiting on some like, little opportunity to that.
Speaking on the culture, man, and speaking on criticism, a lot of criticism you also received and has to do with the documentary you did on Cosby. I dropped the video.
You see the pudding, and I got the bitches, and you see, and when I put my dick in the pussy, got the pussy in the pool. And the pussy, and I saw with that, and then I raped her.
A lot of people, man, a lot of people on Viral Hip Hop News saying that you playing both sides of the coin, man. They saying that you playing on one side of pro-black, but then at the same time you kind of sideways doing it. But you know how people are. But I just wanted to come on here and talk about that because a lot of people are saying it. So what's your thoughts on that after the fact, doing the documentary and what the naysayers are saying?
I wish people would understand, would actually define what pro-blackness is. These motherfuckers be thinking pro-blackness is one aspect. Pro-blackness is also critiquing people who do wrong also. It's both. It's not. First of all, I used to work for Cosby, you fucking idiots. I used to work for him. So Kamal Bell called me and said, hey, and Kamal's from Chicago like me. I know Kamal. Kamal said, yo, I'm about to, and you know, we filmed it in 2020.
Okay.
We filmed it a week and a half before pandemic.
Around this time and then. Okay.
I shot it in Brooklyn. And so he said, man, I'm gonna be talking about Cosby, man. I want you to be on it. I'm going in. I said, fuck it, I'll do it. I'm not going to, I think I'm gonna bring some balance to it. And if a lot of people who've watched it have said, you did a good ass job, dude. You didn't dog him like that. You were funny. You balanced it out. Because I was giving my honest opinion. I wasn't there to tear down Bill Cosby. What I was doing was building him up too, because the accomplishments that Cosby, from the 60s to the 70s to the 80s, this man, 4 decades, he changed television.
Yes, sir.
The image of Black people, he changed. The education for Black students, you know, the matriculation at HBCUs went up during the Cosby Show, different world.
Yeah.
Schools where Black people were going to college, wanted to be like, you know, they wanted to be educated. They want to be well-groomed. Because of Cosby. People wanted to produce shit. They wanted to hire Black people. Cosby was changing the face of America through television, man. Like literally. But when I worked for him, you know, I was an audience coordinator for his CBS show, Cosby. It was after the old Cosby Show. When that was one of my first jobs that I had coming from Chicago. That was one of my first jobs, man. I worked for him for 6 months. That was when his son was murdered. I was there. And I lived in Queens at the time, Long Island City. I used to walk to Kaufman Astoria Studios right next to Sesame Street. You know the song, Can You Tell Me How to Get?
Yep.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I knew how to get there, bitch. I'm gonna be honest, I was frantic when they took me on a tour of Sesame Street. Son!
Yeah.
Whoa! I said, there go Grover, there go Elmo, nigga. I almost started crying, and I was like, can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Sunny day.
Damn, man.
But
Yeah.
man, listen, I did it. First of all, we're grown-ups, man. You're gonna do what you feel like doing. I felt like I needed to do that documentary because I knew I was gonna bring balance to it, and I hope people didn't misinterpret what I did. And a lot of people that I know who are very good critiques, they'll tell me the truth. They say, nah, you were perfect for that. Because it's a heavy subject, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cosby, the whole rape thing. Hey, man, a lot of us have been accused of rapes and shit. Women calling us, and you be like, I didn't do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It happens to a lot of us, you know. But I was more disappointed going, this man built up so much shit. And then when I said it in the video, I say, yo, he even has a video of how to put Spanish fly in a girl's drink on the Larry King Live show.
Wow.
Now, is that my fault or is that Cosby's fault?
Uh-oh.
If he did it, that's on him.
He's on Larry King Live going, so you just take a pin and you put it in the drink, and oh boy, you see the shit?
No.
I haven't seen
Larry
it.
King is like, and Larry King is going, yeah, how do we do it? How is it done?
Damn, get it? Yep.
So, but you got to understand, there's a two-way street. Cosby was coming up at a time where it was free love, there was drugs, he even said it in a deposition that, yeah, I gave women drugs. It was consensual. Like, yeah, we gave women drugs, we did that. Because, in the 60s, it was wild as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
These people lived hard in the 50s and 60s. They were 70s and 80s.
Mm-hmm.
It was like cocaine, all kind of shit. But then you got other women saying the same thing that had happened to them. So if 100 women are saying, I mean, I don't know. I was like, could he have done something? But I knew some women that were actually assaulted by him, but never reported him.
Mm-hmm.
Never reported him. That's what so,
Did you believe their story?
I mean, I was 50-50. I don't know. I'm like, wow, but because some people get raped.
Yeah, that's true.
Some people do that shit. And then some people don't. And some women lie.
Yeah.
I've been lied on. And I've never raped a woman in my motherfucking life, bro.
No.
I don't even listen. If a girl rolls her eyes, I walk away.
Mm-hmm.
If she goes, I'll be like, all right, bye.
Right.
I don't grab girls, touch them. You know how guys be touching them? I don't do that kind of shit. But if a woman gets mad, women get mad at you, they'll just make up some shit. Yeah, he did this to me. Because you can have consensual sex with somebody and then they just get mad at you because something didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It seems like nowadays you got to have a contract to kiss somebody. Like before you kiss them, like sign right here.
Yeah.
Are you going to use tongue? The initial right there. Okay, now I'm going to suck on your titty. The left one, sign right there. Right titty, okay, there. Okay, could you put your initial there? Okay. Oh, now I'm going to stick my dick in. Wait, the tip? Okay, sign right there. It's like you got to have a contract for each body part, man. Seriously, and so another thing with Cosby is I noticed every time he tried to buy NBC, shit would come up. Like the first time he wanted to buy NBC in the 90s, they brought up his illegitimate daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Some girl said, I'm your daughter, and that distracted everything from him buying NBC. He tried it again, and then the allegations came out. So, you know, it's known in America, it seems, that every time a black person gets a certain amount of level of power, they find ways to crush it. When I look at Michael Jackson and all the property he owned Sony and the Beatles, and you look at Prince, who owned all his, you look at different Sam Cooke. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm saying the history. I don't know if it's conspiracy, but I noticed there's a pattern.
Yeah.
And so I think maybe they knew a lot of stuff about Cosby, but they were like, if he keeps trying to buy this fucking network, we gonna, all right, he keeps trying to buy it. I don't know. This is just me theorizing. You know? Right. I don't know if there were some people that had something against him, said, all right, we're gonna fix you, motherfucker. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So also the problem with Cosby, remember when Cosby would always have something to say about the black community?
Yep.
Right.
He would be like, you need to put in your pants. You're not reading. Your kids are stupid. They need to read because they have the pants out and their booties hanging and they're not going to school. You know? So people were like, okay, man, that's cool. I get it, but motherfucker. And so, yeah, so it's like half and half. You know, I feel half and half about it. Yeah. You know, I feel like he could have done some of it because he was a powerful dude. And there was probably some women that wanted to get on, maybe. Because in our business, men and women want to get on. And some of them will do whatever it takes. Some. I don't know everybody. I don't know. I'm not mentioning any specific names. But there's some cats that will do whatever to get in. It's no different than Harvey Weinstein. There were people that went to Harvey Weinstein a few times. Yeah. You know? So I wasn't there for all that shit. When I was working for Cosby, I didn't see no foul shit going on. I didn't see anything. You know what I'm saying? I would see women hanging around, but that's a sitcom set. I mean, people hang around, good looking people hang around. So I never saw anything crazy. He was always professional, you know? So, you know, I don't know what was going on, you know, but it didn't look right. Because they all had the same record. They all talked the same. He did this to me. He drugged. Yeah. And then half of them up. I'm like, what if everybody's lying? I don't know.
Right. But even transferring to current day, you see people like Trey Songz and Chris Brown also being accused of the same type of stuff. Now, a lot of people were saying on Hip Hop News Uncensored in the comment section, people were saying, oh, they coming after him because he owns his masters. And so we think about now Chris Brown.
Wait, Chris Brown owns his masters?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. So now they're saying as soon as he owned his masters,
it was a couple years ago when that news came out, but people are saying that possibly because of that, you know, power.
Well, what about when Snoop Dogg got death row and then a sexual assault came out?
Right. Right.
God damn.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of him crip walking. Oh, damn. What?
Right.
Yep.
That, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if this is a pattern of shutting down black power, ownership, or I don't know. I believe that there are women that are paid to lie. I believe that dudes actually do that shit. You know?
Yeah,
fuck that, because not every woman is lying.
Right.
But there's a lot of women that are lying.
Yep.
So it's tough, man. It's a tough, you know what I mean?
Dr. Cosby ever reach out to you and talk? Did Mr. Cosby ever reach out to you?
To me? Hell no.
I mean, I know he's reached out to various people, but I didn't know.
No, I was working for Cosby in '98, bro.
Okay.
So Cosby now, that nigga don't remember me. He'll be like, Godfrey, motherfucker. Oh, you think you're slick?
I know he shouted out Faison and I think Bootsy. So I was just wondering.
He shouted out Faison?
Yeah.
Why did he shout out Faison?
He was taking the, you know what I mean, just holding him down while he was locked up, basically calling it bullshit and stuff. And he remembered that. And Bootsy too, I believe.
For sure.
That's beautiful, man. That's cool. Yeah. I don't know if I haven't gotten any calls from nobody. I just know some people say, oh, so now you on Cosby? I go, hey, Einstein, watch the whole fucking documentary. Yep. You see one trailer and go, oh man, this motherfucker talking about Cosby now.
Yeah.
See, since you have the attention span of a crack baby, That's where you get your fucking info from. What you do is watch, because this is a motherfucker that ain't got no time to go for context. Again,
Right. Yep.
You just talking shit because you see a trailer. That's a clickbait, bro. That's just how you get people pulled in. Watch the whole thing. Nobody reads anymore. Nobody wants to read shit anymore. Nobody wants to learn all different aspects. Everybody wants a little, okay, that's it.
Yep.
You know, what the fuck, man? You know? And so, you know, I'm glad I did it. It came out the way I'm glad it came out. I didn't do anything to spite him or anything. I wanted to have a just interview, you know, because I wanted to talk about me working for the guy, because it was a big honor to work for that dude. As a comedian coming from Chicago, growing up on Cosby, and I'm in front of this man for 6 months. Get the fuck out of here. And I get to watch his genius. What? Shit. I even have a great story about him. One time I was doing my sets, you know, because I'm, you know, you got an audience coordinator. Pretty much you warm up the audience, you tell them about the different parts of the set. And I bring out Dr. Cosby, Felicia Rashad, Madeline Kahn. I'm bringing people out. That's what I do. That's my job. And so I was, you know, I'll be throwing down, you know, I'm trying to keep my job. So I'm being funny. One time Cosby came out and one of the producers said, hey, Dr. Cosby wants to do a set.
Wow.
He wanted to do a set, comedy. He wanted to stand up. Because I was murking. I was boom, 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 because I'm just trying to keep my job, right? So he comes and he does his set, kills, destroys the place, and tosses the mic to me and goes, follow that shit.
He cursed too?
Ooh. What? Nah, he just said follow that. Well, I'm gonna tell you a dick joke he told me, which was weird, but he said follow that. So I brought him out to challenge me almost, and I didn't expect it, but that was such a compliment to me that this man was like, man, let me get some of this shit real quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna show this young motherfucker what time it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember when I was walking down the hallway and I see Cosby, and he goes, I want to tell you something. I said, what's up? He goes, why is it that when you pee in the bathroom, you got to wash your hands? It doesn't make sense because your dick has been in your pants. It hasn't touched anything. So why do we got to wash the hands? Because your dick is in your pants. And he just goes, oh, and I go, what the fuck was that? Right. I was like, what? But I've seen it with the sheriff. But I used to hear him curse though. It used to be funny because he used to go, because for him to curse, it always sounded weird. He'd be like, listen, motherfucker. Listen, no, what the fuck are you doing? So was it that he didn't want to curse on camera, or he just not on camera, but off camera? He's like, what motherfucker? What the fuck are you doing? But it didn't sound too mean because it's just Cosby cursing. What the fuck are you talking about? Right. So, you know, it's unfortunate. He's free now. He's out of jail. But yeah, his reputation has been tarnished and ruined. All the stuff. It was like the house of cards. He built something so big, and yet all it took was one little card to fall, you know, and everything just come tumbling down. Yeah. And I don't want anybody to take this interview the wrong way, because people tend to be fucking tards when they're listening to shit. Yeah. And I said, this is not a diss on Cosby. He's one of my heroes on some real shit. Nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just to show balance into what I experienced working for the guy. You know, I learned a lot working for him. Right. You know? The one thing he always told me, he said, show business. Which is the biggest word? I said business. He goes, always remember that. Okay. I mean, that's the second time we heard something like that. Master P said something similar to that the other day. Yeah. I want to ask you about Joe Rogan. I know it's kind of late for this subject. Nigger. How do you feel about that in particular? Nigger. nigger.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, so talk about that. Talk about him saying that, and then you had a few people that stood up for him right away and said he's not a racist. That's my boy.
Listen, man. I don't know Rogan that well. I've done a show or two with Rogan. I've been in the same shows with him. I don't know him that well. We know of each other a little bit. I don't know him like that. There are cats like even Michael Jai White is friends with Rogan for a long time, being into martial arts, shit like that. Some people that are black that stuck up. You talking about the black, like Israel?
Adesanya, yeah.
Yeah. First of all the martial arts dudes can do whatever they want. They will fuck you up. So let's just let them do whatever the fuck they want. Adesanya, I know him. He's a cool dude. He'll beat the shit out of him. I'm gonna say, hey man, I appreciate you. When am I gonna go to Joe Rogan and say, hey Joe, I play? No, but my thing is everybody's experience is different. I think the way they did Joe, I'm saying the way they did Joe, it looked like they were trying to take him down. That's how I look at it. Listen, that was too easy. He said, Nick, well, they already addressed that. He had done that. They showed that footage of him talking about Planet of the Apes and shit. They showed that like 3 years ago, and they came on him like, yo, what's up with that? Didn't really change much, but those were like that was old footage of Joe. You know what I mean? Old footage of Joe. Like I said, I don't know if he is doing that now. I don't know. But those were obviously earlier episodes from like 10, 12 years ago. My thing is this. Everybody has a chance of redemption. But my thing is this also. Are we really surprised that a white guy is saying nigga? Are we still surprised? I'm tired of Negro surprise.
Right.
I'm tired of Negro surprise. I'm sorry, and I'm not taking anything from Joe because I watch Joe's interviews sometimes. He interviews people from all over the different races. Still don't mean you can't be racist. You can be racist and have black co-workers and all kinds of shit.
Exactly.
But watching Joe, I've seen him try to learn and be better. He's always talking about spiritual, just trying to be a better person is what I've seen him do. I've seen him take stands on different shit, you know? So that situation, it really looked like they were mad at him about something. They're trying to take his ass down. That's but then he got offered $100 million on another platform.
Uncancelable, like Dave Chappelle. Yeah.
I think it's called Rumble or something. They were like, fuck that, we'll give you $100 million over here. You know what I mean? So my whole take on that is Joe Rogan being a better person? Is he not, because let's think about all the white folks that we hang around and around that say nigga this, nigga that, that we're just like shaking hands and watching games with. Are they continually doing it? Are they trying to better themselves? You know what I'm saying? That's my thing is what are you doing after that? Because listen, I think most white dudes have a rap sheet of saying nigga, chink, spick, you know what I mean? I think they have a rap sheet of that shit. Well, what are they doing to, after that? I don't know. We will never know. Joe Rogan may stay racist. We don't know. He may still be a motherfucking racist. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Will we ever be respected as a people if we are allowed to throw nigga around so loosely, even toward each other?
My thing is this. I am down with getting rid of the word personally. I'm down with all of us going, hey man, you know what? The thing about us as black folk, I don't care what kind of black you are, Caribbean, African, whatever. That word is everywhere with us. Even Africans be like, nigga, man, nigga. Nigga, man, listen, nigga. I think what this nigga, man, this nigga motherfucker nigga. I mean, there's nigga in Nigeria, the word.
Wow. Yeah.
There's nigga in Niger. It's like wherever you're surrounded. My thing is this: since everybody follows black people, since we're trendsetters, everybody follows what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's TikTok, these white folks, these Asian people can't help but wait for black creators so they can copy their shit. We are always copied. So why not? The one thing they copy us in is usually our ignorant shit. Why not we show, like, look at the way we talk to each other now. Hey, what's up, King? What's up, Queen? Why are we still at it? Why is nigga still around? Why can't we let that go? It's like, why can't we get off the nipple of nigga and stop sucking on that bitch and wean ourselves off it? I'm down with all black folks stop saying nigga from now on. I know black comedians that say nigga in front of white audiences. Nigga this, nigga. I just go, I don't get it. Right. That's just me, but I'm not there to tell them what to do. But I just go, you're just saying, are they laughing because you saying nigga, or are they laughing at your jokes?
Yeah.
I think it would be nice. And some people in the comments can be like, man, we ain't get rid of none of that, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Man, I'm keeping that, nigga. Fucking nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Nigga, fuck that. I think you dope, nigga. Listen, let's keep it 100. Nigga is a great word. It's because when you talk, it's dope. You're describing shit. Yo, man, this nigga right here. This shit is, it's the way we do it. It's so fire.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It's so fire. You be like, yo, man, this next nigga, man, this nigga right here, it's fucking fire. You know,
it's sad, but we glamorize it and made it cool.
Nigga is the Nike of racial slurs.
That's a fact.
Wow.
Nigga is the Nike of racial slurs. Spick is like Adidas. Chink is like Reebok.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Sand niggas, those are Indian people. Sand niggas, they call them sand niggas. They're like Fila.
Yeah, dang.
You know what I'm saying? But nigga, because even those people that have racial slurs, they call us niggas to make themselves feel better. The Chinks call us niggas. The Spicks call us niggas. The sand niggas call us niggas. Some Jewish people call us niggas too. Isn't that hilarious? A lot of the people that have suffered call us niggas. That word, it would be great to get rid of that shit. I would practice doing it. Like, I'm not using that word anymore. And if people saw us showing that kind of respect to each other, I think that they would follow suit. And then when they did call us nigga, we'd be like, we ain't having that shit right here. We don't call each other that shit. Because every other culture protects their shit but us.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
You say something about Asian people, you shut down, boy. They don't play that shit.
Yeah.
We don't do that here. Here's an example. Richard Gere. There's a real famous Indian actress. Her name is Aishwarya. She's one of the most famous Indians. She has light eyes, light skin. She's like the queen of India, of Bollywood.
Yeah.
Richard Gere was on an award show with her. Richard Gere kissed her. And the Indian community said, you don't fucking touch her. You don't do that, sir. We don't play that shit. You're going to apologize to us for fucking touching. She did not expect you to do that. Dude, they came down on Richard Gere so hard, you know? But if it's our people, they smack us in the ass, kiss Halle Berry in the mouth, and we won't say a fucking word. We got to be that protective but in order to gain respect, guess what? We have to respect each other. And people are going to only treat you the way you treat each other. If we keep calling each other nigger and some white guy goes, all right, my niggers.
Right.
They'll be like, man, fuck you doing? It's like, but you guys keep calling yourself nigger, even though they're the ones that invented the word. But we embraced it. And, you know, black people, we know how our resilience is sometimes our curse because we make niggas so dope. It's so fire. You know what I mean? And we have to practice showing respect to each other, whether enforcing it. We got to force the respect on each other. We got to force ourselves to not say that word, you know? We have to. And we can't get mad if someone goes, hey, man, we don't use that N-word here. If you're black, it's like, what do you mean? No, we got to show each other respect. And once we show that, our culture will be respected. And people are like, nah, they don't play that. It's like Arabs, my Arab friends. Say something about them. Talk about the Muslim religion. Say something out the box. The Nation of Islam. Say something about out the box. You know their culture. No, but why do people tiptoe around Nation of Islam?
Yeah.
You see how they rock.
Yeah.
And nobody dares, because of your reputation and how you treat your women, how the men are the way the men stand, the way you stand at attention. But if you like, hey man, people are gonna go, well, that's you what you are, so I'm gonna see you that way. But if we all were standing at attention, talking to each other like men, like the right way, never using that N-word, I think this is just a theory, everyone. I think that would change, and they wouldn't dare say some crazy shit to us around us. That shit wouldn't even pop off. Because you know we got hands too, so a lot of cats are getting knocked out nowadays. So
they too comfortable.
They too comfortable with it. Yeah, exactly. So whether they want to say it or not, they'd be very, very careful to open their mouth.
Right.
And that's how it should be. Yeah, with any culture of disrespect.
That's right.
Indeed.
You broke that down great. My last question will be to you, Godfrey, man. Appreciate you, coming through today. Dave Chappelle, he was under fire before, but we found out that Netflix now is offering him 4 more comedy specials. How do you feel about that as a fellow comedian?
Shit. He's Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. The motherfucker's a goat.
Yeah.
Chappelle's like, of course, I deserve it. 4 more specials. Oh, shit. This is it, because I'm the greatest. Doesn't matter. They need me. Yeah, he's a fucking genius. He's a GOAT. All his specials kill. His specials get big numbers. This is like, it's supposed to happen like that. It's what he does. He's a fucking master. It is, you know what I mean? I'm like, good for him. That just motivates me. Like, I got to get my one. Shit.
Yeah. Okay, you ain't got it. Then you don't.
What'd you say?
Why is that? Why don't you got one on Netflix yet?
I don't fucking know.
Do you want one on Netflix?
Sure. That would be great, man.
Yeah.
Well, thank God Tiffany Haddish got me in the door, got me a little peek.
Okay.
Shout out to Tiffany Haddish, my sister. But yeah, Chappelle, he's a cash cow, man. And people watch him. He's a fantastic comedian, man. He's a giant. So I get that. He's getting a stand-up special because he's a stand-up comedian. Makes sense. And congratulations to him, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Indeed, man. We definitely appreciate you, man. You a real brother, stand-up dude. I'm glad that you talked to T.I., man, just to kind of wrap it full circle.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, and y'all got that straightened out, man. But
shout out to T.I. Welcome to the comedy fucking family, T.I. Expeditiously.
We didn't get to ask you, though, about how'd you feel about his performance? Have you seen any of his performance yet?
No, I watched a little bit of footage, and he's like a storyteller. He's very comfortable on stage.
Okay.
Very comfortable. Like,
is he funny? Funny, though?
So I didn't watch all of it because he's telling stories. So it's like you got to sit there and watch. I'm going to watch him so I can see what it is, because I'm willing to be there. And hey, man, if you ever need help, we got guys that write whatever you need. We got you. You know what I mean? I'm going to watch. I haven't watched any of it, though.
Word. Well, we're glad y'all pieced it up, and glad you take a high road. And not saying he ain't funny right now, because we heard a lot, but it's all good, man.
I didn't say shit. I didn't say
we rooting for him too, man. That's what the streets are saying.
Don't
we hope
start nothing.
Nah, man, you a real brother, man. We appreciate you taking our call, and we appreciate you coming on here and clearing the air on the Hip Hop Uncensored Podcast, man. Thank you, Godfrey, for sure. Let the people know where they can find you the next couple of tour dates. I'm sure you're working, brother. Let them know right now.
Yes, sir. Go to my Instagram, Comedian Godfrey, and follow me there. My podcast is in Godfrey We Trust on the Gas Digital Network. You can go and use the promo code Godfrey, get it 1 week for free. Also, you can go on YouTube, just type in Godfrey or in Godfrey We Trust, press the subscribe button. We're on all platforms, Spotify, iTunes, the whole nine. Also, I don't know, when is this showing?
Tonight.
Yeah. We'll be here tonight. Quick.
Oh, so I will be at the Dayton Funny Bone in Dayton, Ohio, the Funny Bone, the 25th and the 26th. And then I'm in New Brunswick, New Jersey, March 3rd March 3rd through the 6th, Stress Factory, baby. Y'all, come on.
Oh, you gonna
man.
be out there? Okay.
March 3rd through the 6th, right by Rutgers University.
Yes, yeah.
We not too far,
Stress
bro.
Factory, March 3rd through the 6th. Stress Factory, New Brunswick, New Jersey. Then my hometown, Chicago, March 10th through the 13th. Chicago Improv, baby. Chicago Improv, March 10th to the 13th in Schaumburg. And also I'll be at the Addison, I'll be in Dallas at the Improv in Dallas, Arlington Improv in Dallas. Okay. All right. So it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be off the motherfucking chain, Shan.
Yeah. Might have to pull up on you next week, man. That's right up the road.
Man, let me know. All you do is text me, man. I'll put you all on the list. Not a problem, dude.
Cool, man. We appreciate you, Godfrey, man.
Bring your girls, all that shit, whatever the fuck, me.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? TK told us that one time and then left us at the motherfucking. Never mind. We ain't even gonna get into that.
Go ahead, tell him.
We brought the cameras out. My nigga had fucking flyers, man. I'm not even supposed to say the N-word. Seeing them, he got me going. But we had the flyers made and shit, and we supposed to do it. And he came in there and looked at us like, y'all ain't hungry. Y'all motherfuckers look like y'all ate. And now we ain't doing no interview. You talking about? Can we take a picture? Nah, I'm in my zone. We ain't taking no picture.
Are you serious?
Matter of fact, I don't even know who the fuck y'all are. Who y'all again? Man,
it was a few years ago.
It was a few years ago, but we got TK'd a little bit.
Dude, that's hilarious. T to the motherfucking cat.
Got us, man. That's our brother, man. But
who raised you?
That's what we was asking that motherfucker that night. Who raised you?
That's the reason why I'm in New York.
Huh?
TK found me my first manager, brought me out to New York. It was TK Kirkland.
Yeah, he told us. Yeah, and we found a lot, but a lot of the stories he said. A lot of
TK sounds like he's lying, but he's not.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
He sounds like he's literally lying, but it's like it's all true.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. He's
that motherfucker been everywhere. It is what it is.
Everywhere, motherfucker. TK's in the Bible.
Yeah. Well, man, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. As always, like I said, we might pull up with you next week. But until next time, bro, Godfrey, Hip Hop Uncensored Podcast. Salute, brother. Peace.
Yes, sir.